This is Kaleigh and McKenna's Imperialism Tour. Enjoy! Our first stop is Alaska. In 1867, the USA purchased Alaska from Russia for $7 million. The USA wanted to eliminate another competitor for land in North America. It was called Seward's Folly after Secretary of State William Seward because people believed the money should have went to the Reconstruction, and it looked very worthless to most Americans until they discovered gold was there in 1872. The goal of Alaska was to get more land. Here is a bird's eye view of Alaska. And then we chose a picture of whales because there's lots of whales in Alaska. And then this picture says, Seward's Folly, huh? Who's laughing now? Because they found gold.
Okay, our next stop is China. Chinese immigration began in the 1840s, and it was hard for the Chinese immigrants to assimilate because they were faced with nativist pressure in the U.S. In 1882, the Chinese tried to come over to the U.S., but the Oriental Exclusion Act reduced the amount of immigrants that could come over. But the open door policy fixed that by creating spheres of influence. This policy gave all nations equal access to trading. The USA was a nationalist country because it was superior and did not want anything to do with China at the beginning, but eventually accepted them later on. And this is the aerial view of China. So, yeah. And that's the Great Wall of China. And these are just some Chinese lanterns that we picked.
Okay, the next stop is Hawaii. Or Crossroads of the Pacific is what Hawaii was most likely called a lot. And there are 3 invasions of Hawaii by the U.S. The first was by U.S. missionaries in Hawaii who wanted to spread Christianity to Hawaiians. The second was Hawaii was invaded by, quote unquote, invaded by merchants and businessmen. And big exports like sugar, citrus, and pineapple were the goals. The third invasion was a strategic importance as refueling stations and naval bases like Pearl Harbor. This is an example of social Darwinist thinking because whites were trying to change the Hawaiians' ways of thinking. This is a bird's eye view of Hawaii. Here are some Hawaiian dancers, and in the back you can see a picture of the last queen, Liliuokalani. And here's the beach. Kaleigh picked this picture because she thought it was pretty. It's in Hawaii. One.
The next stop is Japan. Commodore Matthew Perry opened Japan for trade by threatening force if Japan continued her isolation. But the U.S. wanted trade. This was for economic interest because the U.S. would benefit if Japan would trade with them. This is the Google Earth picture of Japan. And the next picture is a flyer that the U.S. posted because they didn't want the Japanese there. And the last picture is of some Japanese cherry blossoms.
The next stop on our tour is Panama. Okay, so the Spanish-American War showed the need for a canal through Central America. The problem was Panama was part of Colombia, and Colombia wouldn't sell the land. So the solution was to separate Panama and Colombia. And the U.S. helped the Panamanians revolt. They used gunboats to keep Colombians from stopping the revolution. And the U.S. eventually bought the canal land from Panama for $10 million plus $250,000 per year. Panama was a military interest because Panama was overall an army project and put Panama into America's quote-unquote backyard. So this is Panama, the canals right there. This is a picture of Teddy Roosevelt, who liked to be hands-on, so he helped with the project. And here is a close-up picture of Panama Canal, so we can show you how it's like. That was the end of our tour. Thanks for watching. Testing.
Oh boy.
You know that. What?
You can hardly see it.
Yes, you can. You can see it.
Do you want?
Scene 2. Our first stop.
I don't even know anything.
Okay, we're recording. Shut up.
No.
Can't wait to cut this out. for imperialism.
I'm not leaving.
I'm
Okay.
getting him out of here.
Bye, Hunter.
Bye.
Taylor, I said I'm recording right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Go for it.
And this is
That was for Americans. They put it out because they didn't want Japanese there.
oh, this is a flyer because the U.S. didn't want Japanese to be there. Wait, I have to do it again.
Oh, I can't. Kaleigh goes back over the nurse's office. Okay.
You go.
The next stop on our tour is Panama.
You know.
The end. That was the end of our tour. Thanks for watching.